Never let money sit idle. Sounds risky, doesn't it? But the story you're about to hear about two boyhood friends from a quiet Indian village might completely change how you think about saving, earning, and investing. Deep in northern India, where mustard fields glowed yellow under the sun and a narrow river whispered through the land, there stood a modest village named Devgyan. Life there moved at its own pace. Doors stayed open, faces were familiar, and the soil itself felt alive, shaping the people who worked it. In Devgyan lived two young boys who had grown up like brothers, Mohan and Raju. They ran barefoot through muddy paths, shared schoolbooks under a peepal tree, and lay on their rooftops at night, pointing at stars and imagining futures far bigger than their village. Their lives looked almost identical. Both came from poor families. Both had fathers who worked as farmhands for wealthy landowners, earning barely enough to survive. When the time came for the boys to step into adulthood, fate handed them the same beginning. Each father gave his son 5,000 rupees, every coin earned through years of sweat and sacrifice. Mohan's father pressed the money into his hands and said quietly, "This is all I can give you, my son. Keep it safe, save every paisa. Money protected is money respected." Jach's father had a different lesson. He said, "Money is like seed. If you lock it away, it rots. If you plant it, it grows and feeds many." Both sons listened carefully, but they understood those words in very different ways. Mohan wrapped his money in cloth and hid it beneath the mud floor of his hut. He worked long days in the fields, earning 50 rupees when work was plenty, barely 20 when it wasn't. Every extra coin joined the hidden bundle. One evening, Raju asked him, "Why do you bury your money like that? It's doing nothing." Mohan smiled confidently. "It's safe. When trouble comes, I'll be ready." "And you?" Mohan asked. Raju grinned. "I bought a buffalo," Mohan burst out laughing. "A buffalo? That money could have stayed safe for years. Now you have to feed it, clean after it, worry about sickness. Foolish choice." But Raju wasn't worried. He woke before sunrise, milked the buffalo, and sold milk in the local market. Within months, the animal gave birth. Within 2 years, Raju owned 3 buffaloes. Time moved on slowly, steadily, like clouds drifting across the sky. After 5 years, Mohan counted his savings proudly, almost 20,000 rupees. But something felt wrong. Vegetables that once cost 2 rupees now cost 5. Clothes that once cost 100 now cost 300. His money had grown in number but shrunk in power. Meanwhile, Raju's small dairy had expanded to 10 animals. He hired help, supplied milk to nearby towns, and built a proper shed. He even bought a small plot of land. "How did you manage all this?" Mohan asked, confused. Raju replied calmly, "My animals earn while I sleep. Every day brings milk. Every year brings more animals. My money didn't rest, it worked." Mohan dismissed it as luck. Years passed. After 10 years, Mohan had saved nearly 50,000 rupees, but life had become expensive. Rice tripled in price. Medical bills grew heavy. School fees drained his savings. Slowly, painfully, his money wasn't growing anymore, it was disappearing. Raju, on the other hand, now owned a proper dairy farm. 30 animals, 5 acres of land, 10 workers. His children studied in a good school. He lived without fear. One evening, as the sun painted the sky gold, the two friends sat together. "We started the same," Mohan said softly. "Same village, same money. How did our lives end up so different?" Raju pointed toward a nearby pond. "See that water? It smells because it doesn't move." Then he pointed to the flowing river. "That water gives life because it keeps moving." He paused. "Money is the same. When it stays still, it loses value. When it moves, it grows." Mohan finally understood. The next morning, he used what remained of his savings to buy 2 animals from Raju. It was late, but not too late. Over time, with guidance and effort, Mohan built a modest dairy of his own. He never became as rich as Raju. But he gained something more important. He learned that saving money is not the same as growing money. This story carries a lesson many learned too late. Money sitting still feels safe, but the world never stops moving. Prices rise, costs grow, value fades. Money is not a treasure to hide, it is a tool to use. Whether through skills, business, or wise investment, money that moves creates opportunity. So ask yourself today, is your money working or is it waiting? Because money that flows creates life. and money that stands still slowly disappears. Now tell me, what is one way you can put your money or skills to work starting today? Share in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe if this story moved you. But investing multiplies it.